welcome back to the Two Blue Shoes channel. So we're here today, and by the title you can see it's something about ice fishing. So we're actually on this pond right now, just a little pond, you know, it's a little down. You know, I just got this bait caught right here, so we're gonna actually take that off. We'll just, oh, now it's stuck even more. Okay, so we're actually, oh, now it's in the snow. Okay, we're actually just gonna take this. Okay, we're gonna take that, just throw it back onto the ice. Oh, then we're gonna have to get out of here somehow. It's kind of a steep hill right here. Maybe. Hey, Toby, come here. Hurry. Here comes Toby to the rescue. He's just gonna have to hold the camera while I get out.
Oh, you're stuck? What a surprise. Oh, you are stuck. It's not a good place to drop in.
All right.
There we go.
All right, now back to what we were doing. So we're actually gonna be ice fishing today. Just giving you some tips on ice fishing, you know, so here.
Seeing how deep I could go.
You know, for you guys beginners, most of you guys are beginners. So I mean, you're just gonna wanna get a pole like this, some gloves like this, because you know, you want the fish to think,
Gee.
you want the fish to think, oh, he's up there, he's got food. So you want him, look, you want to be able to see him. So after that, you're just gonna want to come down here. You know, I just got a regular little swim bait on here, rubber. Just gonna pat it around. As you can see, see these fish marks? Fish marks right there. Yeah, okay. The fish get out. Fish are gonna get out the water and they're gonna be like, more fish are up here. All right, so, you know, your main goal is to make it look like that more fish are up here. So, you know, you're just gonna take your bait, just gonna cast it, you know, give it a little slide, a little bit of a tug.
Oh, gee, and throw him at the cameraman. Goodness.
And then when you get back up here, you know, you just want to get it to cover in snow. So now we're just gonna do that over again.
Let me get some shoes.
And, you know, I'm just using this fishing pole today. You know, I mean, it's just a regular. You know, we got the Zebco 33 here. You know, because most of you guys beginners are gonna need something like this. You know, I just want to show you how to use it. In some later videos, we'll maybe show you guys some bait casters and spinning reels, but just in these early videos, we just don't want you guys to be confused and not know what you're doing.
I don't think you know what you're doing.
Jerk it back out, okay? Now, I forgot about one thing. What you're gonna want is you're gonna want to take your hood off. Take your hood off, put your hat down. Now you're gonna want to put on your goggles, okay? Now, if you can see, these goggles actually have a GoPro mount on top. You know, so I could be fishing and I could just take my GoPro and I can put it right on top. Okay? So another thing you're gonna want to buy for ice fishing is a GoPro. All right. So now the next thing you're gonna want to get is some polarized goggles. You know, polarized goggles are the way to go. You're gonna always want a helmet because you could be stuck in the middle of the water floating because of your helmet. So you're gonna always want these. Now, if you can see these goggles, I can actually see under the ice. So, well, there's no fish down there. Okay, there's no fish down there, but it doesn't matter. So, we're just gonna give it a little jerk. Now, if you can see, look at the bait down there. You see it's sliding. You're gonna slide a little bit more. And when you get about probably six or 9 feet away from you, you're just gonna jerk it right out, okay? It's gonna fly behind you. You're gonna look for it, you're gonna move. Oh, there it is, okay. You're still gonna do the fishy jumps. So you leave, you know, you leave a good place for the fish when they come out of the water. So now you're just gonna cast it again. Okay, that one got in the bushes. Let's see if we can get it out. Oh, we're going over. We're gonna go over and get it. We'll be right back. You guys can stay.
We're coming with you. Oh, I lost my shoes.
See, now when you're lost the bait, you're always gonna want to take your helmet off so that you can see it. You know, I mean, it is polarized.
So you can only see under the ice.
Why don't you guys run back over there? Jerk my pole a little bit.
All right. Even without the goggles, he still can't see it. Never mind.
Never mind, I found it.
He found it.
Now you guys, come here. Come here.
Oh! Ow.
Get up.
I'm getting there, man.
Come here. So, you're going to see this. See, it's just caught on some grass. You know, fish like grass. So you're gonna cook it. You're gonna hook it on there. Just gonna throw it back in the ice, just like that. Now we're gonna head back over. We're gonna clean We're gonna clean the helmet out because you know it got a little dirty. So we're gonna come back, finish this out. Then we'll go ice fishing in another place you guys can see it. So, go put your helmet back on. Make sure you can actually see out of the goggles. Pick up your reel and start spinning.
Oh.
Okay, so that was about 6 or 9 feet away. So, boom, boom, boom. Okay, this will be the last cast. Then we'll take it over and show you guys some other fishing. If I can get this undone. There we go.
Uh-oh.
Almost caught. We're gonna have to redo that cast.
Uh-oh. It's coming right at me.
Right.
Oh, there. Oh. Oh. Ow.
All right, so take it again. We're just gonna not cast it that far. So you know the ice is real slick. I don't know if you know that, but ice is really slick.
Really?
So when you guys reel it in, if you do like a big jerk, it's gonna slide for a while. So now that it's about right here, I'm just gonna jerk it out.
Where'd it go?
I don't know where.
Dude, it's in the creek.
Oh, I see it. It's hanging from a tree.
Oh boy.
All right. So now we're gonna walk over to the creek, to the other little creek. We're gonna show you guys how to fish it in the winter weather. So stay tuned for that. I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay guys, so now what you're gonna wanna do, so we're down here at the creek, you know, Kyle did a pretty good job cleaning this out. Yeah, okay. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this, we're gonna take that, and we're gonna grab this minnow trap out. Cause you know, you don't wanna be fishing with a minnow trap. Let's see if we got anything. Can you see anything? I don't. So right now, you're actually not gonna be wanting to fish with a minnow trap. So we'll actually hook this up. See if I can do this. We'll actually hook that back up, okay? We're just gonna take the trap since we don't need it right now because we don't wanna get caught on it. So we'll just see in a minute. So I'll show you guys how to fish this in a minute. I just got to get all my gear around for it, so stay tuned. All right, guys. So now since I threw the minnow trap out, we're gonna actually start fishing down here. You know, so now since you're down in this such of a shallow water, you're really not gonna need the goggles and the helmet and all that because it's just not. You just don't need it right now. So you just don't need it. Because I mean, if you take a look, it's pretty shallow in here. There we go. So, like once I said, you're gonna want to get your gloves, okay? The gloves are the main part, you know? So, you're just gonna want to flip them out there. You know, do a little thing like this and
They can't see the fish.
there goes the fish, up and down. Up and down. Now, you see that little ice thing over there? Let's see if we can flip him out there.
Do you want this?
So we're gonna flip that. Oh, almost on the ice. But we're not gonna go on the ice because we don't need the ice. Okay, so you're just gonna let the fish sit at the bottom, okay? So we're just gonna let it sit for a while.
Looks dead.
Just gonna let it sit. So, you know, all right. So it's been probably an hour since we put it in here. It's been probably an hour. So we just cut that. So it's probably been an hour. So now we're just gonna throw it out, put it back in the snow, because you know the fish in the creek actually don't come out. So these are for the fish in the pond. You know, you're gonna coat it with some snow, and then you're just gonna get it stuck in a tree, and you're gonna fly it back into the water. Okay. So another thing you're gonna want to do. There you go. Drop them. So we're gonna wait about an hour. Okay, it's been about an hour. So we'll come back to you when it gets about 3 hours. All right, guys, so now that this has been sitting in here for about 6 hours, it just came back, so we had to pull down. So it's a little frozen. It might need a little help, but it's been sitting in here for 6 hours. Let's see if we got anything. Nope. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna show you guys how to do we're gonna kind of do like some casting lessons for you guys. So we'll catch you in a minute to do the casting lessons. All right, guys, so now we have actually made it to the truck. We're gonna do some casting lessons. So, you know, in the winter, it's a pretty good time to cast, you know. You got your gloves on, because, you know, you want to practice for those fish. So, I mean, I'm just kind of getting it back real fast. Now, if you want to...
He got it stuck. That's rough.
So now, since we caught it back, we're actually going to take it and we're going to cast it really far. Now, that was in the weeds. See, now, I don't know if you're going to want to go that far. So, now with the swim bait, you're just going to want to, you know, like kind of slowly reel it in. Because, you know, you want it to look like a fish, you know. So, in the snow, you're going to want to leave this little trail behind it. Now, I don't know if you can see that, but you see how it's leaving a little trail? So, now we're just gonna take it back and throw it back up over there. Okay? So now that actually landed on top of the cabin.
That was good. Gee. You need some casting lessons.
Now we're just gonna reel it back. So, alright, guys, thank you for watching the Two Blue Shoes channel. If you have not already, please go watch the previous video. Make sure to subscribe and comment too if you want to. And then don't forget to find our Instagram channel at Two Blue Shoes 2020. See you next vid.